REI Co-op presents a perfect outdoor moment with the perfect gift. Picture this. You're ripping with your favorite person. Bluebird skies, blower powder, and frankly, you're skiing like legends.
So sick. Another lap?
Thanks to REI's curation, from lid to sticks, you nailed the gift.
No way. How'd you know?
Does it get more perfect than that? Give without guessing. Shop in store or visit rei.com.
I turned off news altogether.
I hate to say it, but I don't trust much of anything.
It's the rage bait.
It feels like it's trying to divide people.
If we got clear facts, maybe we can calm down a little.
NBC News brings you clear reporting. Let's meet at the facts. Let's move forward from there. NBC News, reporting for America.
What's up, everybody? It's your favorite duo, Court and Ames. It's ImmaLetYouFinish, show number 235, I think. I can't remember the number, but I do think it's 235. I think it's 235.
I think it's 235, too.
On the Pantheon Media Network. We're here. We're queer. Get used to it.
Well, you know, now that we're entering into Sharia law here in New York, probably the whole number system is going to go to like Arabic numbers. And are you getting your prayer mat ready? Because since we have to kneel now. We have to pray to Mecca 5 times a day. I happen to know when the times are if you need me to send you some helpful tips.
According to everything they've been talking about on television, I'm trying to get my refrigerator halal ready, you know.
You know, I'm not mad. If we have halal food throughout the city, I'm not mad. Let me just tell you something.
I fucking love halal food. Do you know how many times I used to be at the halal truck? Don't even get me started. When I was eating rice that chicken and rice with the white sauce and a salad, was my go-to at least 2 to 3 times a week.
The halal guys outside of MoMA, do you see the line down the street for the halal guys? I have no problem with that. I have no problem with New Yorkistan. I mean, fine. New Yorkistan, sure, whatever.
You know what my favorite about everything with Mamdani?
Oh, by the way, we're talking about Mamdani got elected.
The way everybody, it's like, so there's one group of people that if I even question something, I'm told I'm anti-Semitic and yelled at and told I don't know anything. But if you're not that group of people, you could just be vile and racist and horrible with the things that people are just freely saying on television, in the interviews. Yeah. I love how now that he's won, and I'm looking at the Democrats, I'm looking at you Democrats, because the thing that I find interesting is how much you don't realize he got young people and young men, the thing that you've not been able to capture. And everybody wants to talk about what he's going to do to New York and everybody's going to leave. Then you see this clip of them talking about rich people and millionaires are going to leave all the way back since the 90s. Good. How about you leave? Bye. Get out. Bye. You're the reason why the city... This is the reason why the city's so fucking expensive and there's all these half-empty luxury buildings that they've knocked down other shit for. You want to leave? Leave. It's ridiculous to hear people talk about, and watch, he's not going to do any of the things he said. I'm like, I'm sorry. Have any of you guys done any of the things that you said? Because I know we have someone in the White House who told us on day one grocery prices were going to go down, everything's going to go down. And I know that fucking when I went to get a bag of fruit the other day in the market and it was like fucking $100 for 4 different pieces of fruit.
And I say this with love, and I'm a political person too, but every time you say we're not going to talk about politics, but...
I do. And I go right into it. Because you know what? Because we're so we talk about politics. And I know if I really get into it, I'll just be screaming into the microphone. I won't even have the conversations with friends anymore because it's just too much.
All I know is that we have our first hip hop mayor, so let's go with that, and that'll be fun. And I'm not mad at it.
And his wife is fierce. I'm into it.
His wife is fierce. His mother is fierce.
I mean, listen, young energy. Let's give him a shot. Let's want him to not fail, people. Like all you motherfuckers who want him to fail simply. And it's like when you think about why they want him to fail. First they screaming, he's a socialist. And then you ask people, well, what do you think is going to happen? And they can't really answer that.
Something really weird just happened. I think one of the cats is bolting because they're afraid they're going to be part of Sharia law.
Oh.
What's happening, cats? Okay. Well, Grammy nominations came out on, when was it? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, whatever. Today's Tuesday.
Did they feel underwhelming to you?
Feel underwhelming?
when I was like, when they were going through all of the nominees, I was happy for everybody, but it was like, this feels like all right, Justin Bieber swag for album of the year. That album to me was
that album
snore.
is supposed to be. No,
I couldn't even get through it. I listened to it once, and I was like,
I'm not a fan of his, so we'll start with that. You know, all right. So we'll go through. Let's start with Best New Artist because my head is about to explode. And by the way, for Candace, who is on the West Coast right now visiting her kid, I want
what up, Candy?
I want you to say, I don't know her. You need to do that because that's the highlight. All right. We're going to go, and I decided to listen to all these people so I could be relatively intelligent. All right. Olivia Dean, I know who she is. She's
Love
good.
her album.
She's good. She's good. All right. Leon Thomas' first record came out in 2011.
Yeah.
Okay. I know the category has been expanded until when the Grammy committee first became aware of him, but I think we're stretching it if we go into 5 years. But he's fine.
Right.
First, I thought it was that Leon Bridges person. You know, I get nervous when I see the word Leon.
Do you remember when
don't even get me started. I have no idea.
I was so surprised that you didn't. I was like, oh, you were like, oh no, I can't. I was like, really?
I don't know what that was. That was a moment. All right, the Marias, who are cute. I don't really care about them.
I don't know.
Lola Young, very, very talented. Will obviously not show up, and very talented. I think she's taking care of herself. I think she's the long shot. I think she's the long shot. Addison Rae, I don't count TikTok artists as real artists. Sorry.
And people like her. I mean, I think she's had songs, and I'm like, okay, this is a bop, but I don't know.
Somber, we're too old for Somber.
They just performed on SNL.
Are they a they?
Well, they're a group, I believe.
No, it's one guy.
Oh, okay. See, I don't know her.
He went to LaGuardia. He's a New York City kid who went to LaGuardia.
Okay, well, now I like him immediately. I don't know. Never heard it, but I like him.
Yeah, it's sort of like...
You had me at New York.
We're too young. We're too old for that.
But I'll actually check him out. I'll check it out.
Yeah, no, he's fun. Alex Warren is that horrible song that I can't get rid of? Is that horrible, glorious, beautiful, glamorous? It's one word. It's now used as the theme for every movie. You go, oh my God! Movie supervisors, can you not use the same Fontaine's DC in every show set in Ireland? I mean. It's Alex, gorgeous, beautiful, happy. It's got a one-word title.
No, you're beautiful. No, I don't think that's him.
But it's something like that, and it's been a #1 single. The fact that neither one of us can put a face to the name. Anyway, that's Best New Artist. My prediction: Olivia Dean. If they want to go for integrity and longevity in the business, they'll go Olivia Dean or Lola Young. That's my prediction.
Or Leon Thomas. Thomas.
Okay. Because he's already been on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, so he's been
Leon
anointed
Thomas.
That way. All right, let's go for album.
But I think it's Olivia's to lose. I think that album. I think it's her second album. It's
they
really
like that
strong
kind of artist.
work. Yeah, they do.
They like that kind of artist. All right, Bad Bunny, which to me is the album of the year.
I think when I looked at the nominees, I think he's got this is a big year for him.
The momentum is behind him.
I think that it's his to lose.
Yeah.
But the sneak attack
will be the
sneak. No. I think the sneak attack could be Lady Gaga. Mayhem was
it's a great record,
and it's a return to form for her. Yeah, it is a return, and the tour. It literally is a Mother Monster coming back around to remind everybody. No, I do great pop. Yeah,
they like her. Swag by Justin, whatever.
Yeah. Clips, I think, will win the rap album. I think.
For sure. That's not even a question.
I think it's going to win the rap album.
Man's best. I'm kind of done with Sabrina Carpenter. If she feels like a one-trick pony, it's a cute pony, but it's like enough. Like
you know what it is with her.
Starting to get on my nerves. You know
what it is with her. I think that she is talented, but it doesn't go across enough of the generations. I think she's
Right.
very set for one generation, and it's perfect. It's great for them. But when I look at her, I think she's got songs that are cute, but I don't really care. She feels like an artist that's just not for me. You know, like Olivia Dean feels like she's for everybody. It doesn't have an age limit to it. I look at Sabrina Carpenter and I think it's great, but for me, when I look at her, it feels like there's an age limit to being a Sabrina Carpenter fan.
All right, so clips, as we mentioned, I mean this is the first time there've been 3 rap albums. In Album of the Year, though, a very good point was made, I think, in the New York Times. It is great, but they're also very traditional rap albums, if you think about it, in that this is not, Playboi Carti or, NBA Young. It's very kind of hook, chorus, established. But, the Clips, I think, is Album of the Year in terms of rap.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, Gen X by Kendrick, not his best album, but I think he's a chance only because he should have won it last year.
Now, I think Luther will probably win the best rap song because that was a huge record. Huge.
Yeah. And then I can't pronounce it. Tyler, the Creator's record, which I thought he's had 2 albums out this year then. He had Don't Touch the Glass, which I love. And it's kind of weird that they're still putting him in the rap category because he's gone. Well, he
won best rap album, right? Remember?
And he said that on stage. He said, "All right, so, I mean, if you're going for making a statement, reflecting the mood of the country, reflecting a change in the country for the positive, and critical acclaim, it's Bad Bunny."
Yes, and if you'd like to piss off a whole bunch of people, Give it to the bunny. Give it to the because the Grammys are like February 1st or 2nd, and then
it's before the Super Bowl.
It's right before. It's like the weekend before the Super Bowl.
Oh, okay.
So have them win one, have them be pissed all the way through the Super Bowl.
Yeah. I mean, all joking aside, it's a great record.
It is a great record,
and it's sold. It's that wonderful 1-2 punch of. Well, he is a legitimate legacy at this point artist, right? He's a legitimate artist with a long career. He has shown growth, which they love. He's true to himself. And this is the album, even if you don't like Bad Bunny, people say, because it's like real music. And it sold a shit ton of records.
Yep.
A shit ton of records. All right, so record of the year is the producer or the songwriter or the artist?
Record is the producer.
Right, and then song is
the artist. Right.
All right, it's basically the same for both categories. So DTMF, Bad Bunny, which I hear everywhere. Manchild by Sabrina Carpenter. I can't even remember what Manchild sounds like. What does it sound like, Manchild? Hello?
Yeah, I don't remember. The funny thing is I know I've heard it because I hear her songs, but it's like I can't,
Yeah, man. Anxiety by Doechii. I could go for that. I like her.
You know what I think it's going to be? I think it's going to be Golden from the Demon Hunters thingy.
Oh my God, I don't even with that.
But that song is huge. I hear it everywhere all the time. And it's actually not a terrible song.
All right, Wildflower by Billie, which I think they've kind of milked the Billie thing as long as they can.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want her to turn into the Bonnie Raitt or the Aretha Franklin of like where they just give anything that comes up, like, let's give it to Bonnie Raitt. Not that Bonnie Raitt doesn't deserve everything, but
there was one year, was it like 6 years in a row where Aretha kept
it's like, here, Bonnie Raitt. Best jazz instrumental, Bonnie Raitt. Best country, Bonnie Raitt. Luther, I mean, I could see that winning.
Yeah,
for Song of the Year.
Huge record.
Because it's got the credibility for both categories. Abracadabra, definitely. I don't know, the Chappell Roan song, I can't think of it either. It's a new song. I think she's in there because she's like, I will slit my throat if APT gets in.
I love that song.
I know, but I will still, because
it won't be the song.
No, because I'm at a point now where, I'm old and I wake up and then I can go back to sleep, but I hate the world for making me in my head have the fate of Ophelia in my head every night, and I want to fucking kill somebody First, it was Damiano David's, like every other song, because they're all basically the same song, and he's like now the Italian Harry Styles. But I made the mistake of clicking on one thing. But now I have that goddamn Fate of Ophelia, which is a really good song. Yeah, don't do it. It's gonna be I hate it. I hate it. It's in my head all day. Okay, so my personal
something in the light. Now it's there in Opalite. I hear those two. They trade back and forth on the radio with those two singles currently, and I hear them all day long.
But Song of the Year, Song of the Year is the only difference between the two categories is the K-pop Demon Hunters. That's the only difference. It's the exact same song except for that. So, I mean, whichever wins one usually wins the other, right? I mean,
no, not always. Not always. No.
Well, I love Anxiety. I think it's a great song. I don't know. I think this could be just like the Bad Bunny of the Bunny. He could just be Bad Bunnyist. And also, industry likes artists who seem to want to be part of the industry.
Yeah.
You know? And I feel like he would definitely show up. He might not perform though. That's the thing.
He might perform still. You never know.
It's the week before the Super Bowl. They might have an exclusive on. They might.
Oh, that is true. That is true.
They might have an exclusive because why watch Milk the Cow when you can buy cows and have them make cow milk? Okay, so we did. Albums, whatever. Don't listen.
What?
Yeah. Why have cows? Why even have cows, Courtney? Why are there cows? Let's discuss this. And is there such a thing as cow tipping? Let's discuss.
The Fate of Ophelia.
I'm going to come over. I'm going to take the train and beat the shit out of you. All right. So getting back to the important... So let's talk Rock and Roll Hall of Fame then. So that's the other thing that happened this weekend, which both you and I had to watch on YouTube because I don't have any of those things. And half of America canceled Disney Plus after Jimmy Kimmel. But whatever. All right. Thoughts?
I actually thought that this year was a good show.
Yeah, me too.
I did. I thought this was one of the better, more recent shows.
Yeah, me too.
And I was surprised at how touching and emotional it was watching Cyndi Lauper being inducted. I thought what she had to say was great. I thought she looked great. I thought, excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. I thought that it was really well deserved. You know, we've talked about her a million times in this show. You know, people think about her and you think the first 2, possibly 3 albums. But Cyndi has made really great work throughout her entire career.
Yeah.
She's written some amazing songs. And I think that it was well deserved for someone who's still out there fucking doing it and being in her 70s, and it was absolutely well deserved.
My inside source said that she was one of the nicest people, that everybody was really, really good at, but that it was her idea to bring the women on stage. It was her idea to go to Salt and Pepper and go, no, you're not going to stand in the background and be backup singers. You're going to come up front and rap. So I thought that was great. No one will ever replace Chris Cornell. There are some voices. So, did Brandy Carl oversing? Yeah, that's what she does. But you have to with Chris Cornell because Chris Cornell is one of the singular voices in rock music, and that was very emotional because that is one of the best. Is Black Hole Sun the one with the barbecue with the Barbie dolls on it?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
So I took Lucian when he was little to go see Soundgarden because he loved that video. Once again, poor parenting 101. At Roseland, we put headphones on him, blah, blah, blah. And he turns at one point when they sang and he goes, Mommy, where's the barbecue? And I was like, it's just a video, honey. All right. The Joe Cocker thing didn't move me either which way.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think of Joe Cocker only in terms of covers, though he did a lot of great covers. I love the Killers. They are a secret love of mine. I'm glad to see Warren Zevon get his thing.
I love that Chubby Checker was just like Todd Rundgren. He was like, I have a paid gig, and I don't cancel paid gigs.
Yeah. Who else? The Sly Stone thing was great. I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, you realize how brilliant somebody was when you don't hear them. What was Beck doing up there?
What was Jennifer Hudson? Like, I just feel
Thank
like...
you. Okay, I wanted you to say it. Okay, you
I
say
just
it.
feel like they invite
noise
her and
to
she just
anything.
comes and the voice is just
and wails.
big and loud and screaming, and I'm just kind of like, girl.
Yeah. No.
Not every moment requires you to be on 47.
She's like, remember Glee?
Uh-huh.
Remember Glee? She was like the black girl on Glee where everything is at 5,000%.
But I'm going to say Amber Riley. I'm going to give Amber Riley the plus here.
She's a great singer.
Yeah, and she's unlike Jennifer. Like, she doesn't she knows when to turn up her 43.
No,
Jennifer just comes
Jennifer
up.
was like, she walked out like it was her show first off. Like, what
and
are
it's
you
always
doing?
like, oh, and it's like,
everything
oh,
was
girl.
too loud.
Yeah.
And I know you have your issues with Maxwell. I just thought he was the wrong singer for that segment.
No comment.
I just thought he was good, but I just thought of that segment, of that artist, I just thought that he was not the guy I would go for because he's not somebody, though we don't know how many people they may have asked. You know what I'm saying?
No comment.
All right, but he's not that guy. I don't know. What else was there that...
I was like, what? Was Pia Zadora not available? But okay.
No. Salt and Pepper, fantastic.
Yeah, that was great.
Boy, Herbie certainly inserted himself into that, didn't he?
Well, they invited him.
I know, but it was...
but as they should have. Like, he's a big part of that story. He really is.
But
he did all that music,
great.
It
was great, and I was glad to see them speak out and use their platform.
But even though the thing about it is that makes that situation complicated, right, is they did invite Herbie. And the person who got money and everything for the masters and all the music was Herbie. You know what I mean?
All right, so maybe there's some like, would you like to have 15 minutes on national television and reburnish your image, and could you cut us a check? You never know.
But I do. I felt for them being like, it's been 40 years. We don't have the rights for our music. Our music has been taken off of streaming. And
no, I didn't. That's mind blowing. The Outcast thing. Once again, I go nuts when I see these things. Look, no one's ever going to be Outcast. I thought Tyler did a great job.
I thought and I'm not, and you and I've had this conversation about him. I am not a huge Tyler, the Creator fan, but I thought.
Have you heard the new album though? The dance music. It's like a dance. It's really good, Courtney. It's a house record.
Yeah.
Ish. House-ish.
Listen,
seriously.
Okay.
You know me and my attention span.
Yeah.
I listen to the whole goddamn thing.
Right.
And I like it.
I think that he was the perfect person to do Bombs Over Baghdad.
Perfect.
Right? That song in particular, because it's so chaotic. And he's chaotic. So he fit that part.
Janelle was like, what the fuck? What was happening? What was happening with that? That was just a mess.
In theory, I should love her, right? But I've never been subversive.
I am the same way.
I just don't always get it. And I've seen her live a few times.
Me too.
And she's very talented, and I just don't care. And I didn't think her vocals were great.
No. I saw her at Afropunk in the parking lot of BAM a million years ago. She's one of those artists in theory. I like the idea of a Janelle Monáe. Yeah. I don't always want to listen. Big Boy is great. I love Big Boy. Great to see Killer Mike. Great to see Sleepy Brown. Andre 3000 sitting in the seats. Whatever. I guess doesn't want to ruin his voice for his flute, for his breath control, for his flute lessons.
Well, I think it's that he's.
But his speech.
But he was like,
beautiful.
I've moved past rap, right? So I get where you're like, I don't do it anymore. you know?
I mean, I get that, but okay. But I did think his speech was just.
It was really touching. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have no.
You could tell. You could tell him. You could tell it meant something to him.
No, for sure.
You could tell it meant something to him.
No use for White Stripes, as you know. I applaud him for not attempting to resurrect a band, because that would have been an insult to Meg White.
Yeah.
To bring 21 Pilots, I'm like, what is going on with it? I have no idea what I know.
But I think that Jack is another person who's extremely talented. He's a really talented guy.
I think he's talented. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't go extreme.
You're like, I would You're like, I don't, extreme, sweetie. That feels extreme.
Talented.
But
He's definitely talented. But I do respect him from not like just dragging some rando off the street
Right.
to play drums.
Yeah.
I do, and I liked his acceptance speech a lot. Okay, one of my secret loves is Bryan Adams pre Everything I Do for You. That's when I gave up on him. Those singles in the 80s were like perfect singles. That said, I don't know if he was the guy to do the Bad Co thing, and I do love Bad Companies. But from what I understand, oh my God, it's snowing out. I'm sorry, it's fucking. There are snow flurries.
No, the flurries happened in Harlem earlier this morning, so I guess it's moving its way over to your area
great.
now.
That always freaks me out. Okay, I love him, so I give Bryan. It's good to see Bryan Adams again. According to my inside source, he was just like, he literally has no publicist. It's like BryanAdams.com, and he just like shows up. So I got no problem with him whatsoever. So yeah, I thought all in all, there wasn't anybody on it this year. We were like, what the fuck are they doing on it?
Right.
None of it reeked of like industry favorite. Like I said, Warren Zevon, I really, he should have been in years ago. I mean, let's just be honest. He should have been in years ago. But yeah, I mean, I didn't watch the whole show. What I watched seemed really good. And kudos, it seemed to go very well. Speaking of rap, segue. So this is the first time in years there were no rap songs in the Billboard Top 40.
Well, you and I have talked about the music that's come out, right, in hip hop. And when you, this is why it's interesting when I talk to you, who written about hip hop for years, the way you reacted to like those Nas records and the Clips records, the records that are kind of like pure rap records, right? The other stuff, while there was a lot of catchy tunes, felt like flavor of the moment, right? So like if that moment passes, and radio is weird and shady, they're going, what is the moment? And right now, if you really think about hip hop, who is it? There's not that one guy who is the guy. Drake has been around for a really long time. And Nicki hasn't put out a record in a couple of years. The Cardi record did well, but she did not have a hit single off it.
Well,
Megan keeps dropping horrible music. Like we talked about, we love her, but her music is terrible.
Well, that's the thing too. I mean, I saw Elliot Wilson. Shout out Elliot, and he talked about this. It's like if you're not including a single, then you can't expect to have a single in the top 40 unless you're Taylor Swift or Drake, where every song on the album goes to. So, and also, I mean, and this is from talking to some of my students and all, Playboy Cardi just sold at Barclays.
Yeah.
He's
been
are
selling
noises.
out everywhere. NBA Youngboy is selling out arenas wherever he goes.
These are noises.
Rod Wave, they're selling out.
Right,
Yeah, they're
all
selling
of
out
them.
arenas.
These are noises that you and I don't hear for many reasons. One of which is we're not getting all our information from the sources that these kids are. But it's also a form, and this is getting back to the Grammys. It's also a form of hip hop that at some point the Grammys are going to have to acknowledge it, because the quote unquote more traditional, more what we grew up with listening to, verse, chorus, rap is gone for a certain audience.
Yeah.
No, young kids are like, they like the Clips record, they're feeling good, but no, they're not, that's even Cardi's record went from number 1, it's now number 7. That's a big drop though but
it's still in the top 10, so that's not a big drop. That means that she's having a successful album without really having a single to lead the album. That means people are streaming this album, and the album's been out for weeks and weeks and weeks. So for her to still be in the top 10 is pretty excellent. You know what I mean? That's a hit record.
I mean, for right now, Youngboy Never Broke Again, which whatever. He's the highest charting rap single right now. But again, this is not a wave of rap, commercial rap that is fixated on the single. And
it's also generational. We've talked about this.
Well, that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying.
Very generational.
They're not interested in Not always, but they're not as much interested in lyrical clarity. You know, we're like, what the? They're all mumbling. I don't understand what they're talking about. They're not interested in. They're interested. This is all Future's, the rapper's children.
Yeah.
These are all people who, whether you liked him or not, he was hugely instrumental, no pun intended, in introducing Juice WRLD. All these guys. It's that world, and so it's almost like when Nirvana came along and like this is
and then everybody needed a band from Seattle, right? The whole thing, the floodgates open,
right?
Yeah.
So this is the world. This is the world of though the Clips record did sell well, but it's not on. There's no single. There was a single with the Clips, but it's not the kind of single. If you're 20, you're gonna go. I mean.
Well, for those folks, right, the young kids, like I said, it's all generational.
Yeah,
it's all generational,
of course. And it should be. I mean, hip hop, rock, all this stuff is supposed to be. We can be aware of it. I mean, I've heard Playboi Carti. I know my sons love it. I know all these people, but I'm just like, it doesn't resonate with me, which is fine. It doesn't have to.
Yeah, because it should be speaking to them about where they're at in their lives and those moments and the things that matter to them, you know?
Well, they're not talking about anything on the records. Let's be honest. Come on.
Yeah, but sorry. You know, we had our shit when we were young that wasn't really talking about anything, but to us it meant everything at the same time.
Well, they're doing different drugs now, the kids. The kids are doing different. I think they're off the syrup now, aren't they?
Yeah,
I think kids done with the syrup? Yeah, I never understood that at all. When there's perfectly good pharmaceuticals you can buy someplace else. I'm like, why are you drinking cough syrup? That must hurt your tummy. I don't even know where to start. Rosen?
You know what? Hold on. Let's take
a break.
We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
When I'm prepping an upcoming episode on, say, Led Zeppelin's Physical Graffiti, I don't want to just hear that record. I want to feel it. And that's what the Andover Spin Duo delivers. It's a complete system. Turntable, plus the Spin Bass 2 speaker, real hi-fi components, not lo-fi junk. Just add your favorite album and the room comes alive. And the Spin Bass 2 is versatile. It works with your TV, CD player, or even Bluetooth streaming in and out. And yes, it comes with a remote. Already spinning? Well, step it up to the Spin Bass Max 2. Or if you've got ears like mine from years of digging, the Andover One audiophile system is the high altar your records deserve. Pantheon listeners, get 15% off at andoveraudio.com/Pantheon. That's andoveraudio.com/Pantheon. So whether it's Zeppelin, Joni, or Coltrane, your records deserve better.
This episode is brought to you by Netflix. This Monday night, witness the end of an era. John Cena takes center stage for his final appearance ever on Monday Night Raw. One last match, one unforgettable farewell. Come celebrate the legacy of a true WWE legend. Monday Night Raw, November 17th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time, only on Netflix. Be there for the moment everyone will be talking about.
This is a real good story about Bronx and his dad, Ryan, real United Airlines customers.
We were returning home, and one of the flight attendants asked Bronx if he wanted to see the flight deck and meet Captain Andrew.
I got to sit in the driver's seat.
I grew up in an aviation family, and seeing Bronx kind of reminded me of myself when I was that age.
That's Andrew, a real United pilot.
These small interactions can shape a kid's future.
It felt like I was the captain.
Allowing my son to see the flight deck will stick with us forever.
That's how good leads the way.
And we're back. Roisin,
okay.
Woo, she's dying on that hill, honey. Here's the thing. I don't fault anybody for having a different opinion. I don't fault anybody for thinking something can be nuts. Like, you don't have to agree with everybody. However,
if you're a dance music artist whose entire career has been built and supported by gay, mainly men, but gay people, perhaps you do not want to talk about your hatred of trans people. Like, keep it to your cocktail parties. Like, say whatever the fuck you want to say. Keep it to your cocktail parties.
It feels a little do you know who your audience is?
Yeah, I don't think she knows who her audience is.
It's like, do you know who your audience is?
And to be kicked off a festival in Istanbul where being gay is against the law? You can get arrested for being gay? In an autocracy, in a Muslim autocracy? Do you know how fucking out of control
you got to be pretty fucked up for them to be like, you know what? Not today, sweetie.
No, not today.
It's like
not today, Satan.
It's like, oh my
not
God.
today, Satan. I mean, again, I don't agree with her. You and I have discussed this. It is a nuanced conversation about.
Yes.
There's no need to get into it right now.
Right.
But that said, I would never, ever, ever come out and say something derogatory, especially when your entire career is built on the backs of an oppressed people.
Yeah.
I mean, fucking hell, woman. Who's giving you life advice? Who hurt you, Rosa? Who hurt you?
Yeah, it's not good.
Did your hairdresser quit on you and now you're just like... And when you piss off the gays, you're going to start looking really bad. I mean, physically and physically, your hair.
And she makes such amazing music. Listen,
Such amazing
This
music.
is what I felt this, good or bad. I don't think music artists... I don't believe endorsements help anybody. You don't have to endorse anybody. You don't have to say... Sometimes... the best thing for you to do is share your art and then talk all your other shit with your friends. It serves you no fucking purpose to get in certain fights.
No.
People are like, oh, that visibility helps. I'm like, as somebody who's been gay a really long time, it doesn't. You know what helps? Real people being out there fighting for shit and change.
And I get the feeling that it wasn't even a question she was asked. She brought it up. So it's one thing to say, so what do you think about trans people? She just was like, oh, and today's Tuesday. By the way, you know what else starts with T? Trans. It's like, nobody asked you.
And I have an opinion, or 12.
And I have an opinion. No one asked you.
It's like, ma'am,
just be quiet.
ma'am,
no
ma'am,
one asked you. Like,
ma'am.
no one is asking me what I think of alternate side of the street parking.
It's ma'am.
Yeah, just shush.
Go make a record.
You're a 40-something-year-old dance music artist who has a cult following, who makes great music. Tick, tick, boom, baby. Your career is like shush. No one cares. Okay, so here, you remember you and I used to have a box?
And not even, she's 52. That's the thing.
Oh,
wait,
that works.
Is Roy Sheen Murphy transphobic? A timeline of the musician's anti-trans path to turf. I'm like,
timeline.
Think, there's a timeline.
There's a timeline. It's not even like, oops, I said it. It's like, oops, I said it again and again and again. Yeah, okay. Basta for you. All right. Remember we used to have a box and we would say we will never talk about them again?
The kids are coming for the conference. She posted something a week ago about freedom of the arts. Have your say. And somebody said, girl, whatever you're trying to say with this, it's not about freedom of speech or freedom of arts. It's about understanding where your inspiration, your art is coming from. Your costumes, your music, your performance is based on the queer community. Disco is queer. You are not a freedom fighter. You are not the freedom fighter I thought you were. Ooh, Miss Thing, the kid, her fan. Listen, you're right. It's like your fan base. Like, I love her. It's the gay. I don't know anybody straight who likes Roisin Murphy.
Me.
Well, you're only straight adjacent.
I am. Ain't that the truth? I am so many adjacents. I'm white adjacent. I'm Jew adjacent. I'm employed adjacent. I'm just adjacent. That's basically it.
You're just. That's the name of your album. Just adjacent.
Just adjacent. Yeah. All right. Nicki Minaj, done. Okay, first off, she's married to a sex offender. She's related to sex offenders. She defends sex offenders, and those are just her good qualities. She's always picking fights with women only. She is not a nice person across the board. And now she's like, yay, Trump, go bomb Nigeria. Nigeria, what? And she's turned full MAGA, and whatever. It's enough, right? I mean, we say, okay, politics shouldn't ever, but this is like, it's like finding out it's like finding out that your favorite artist is like down with Nick Fuentes. No, you know what? I can make a choice. And the point is that it's not like you're contributing anything. You're not contributing anything good to society. We've all liked artists who are jerks, right? And we've all liked artists where it's like questionable in terms of their behavior or their politics. But Nikki, at this point, you're just like, you have been a mean girl for years. And now you're just mean and crazy, as far as I'm concerned.
Well,
like
I told you,
as Andrea Duncan Miles says, she is tipping into Kanyeville now. She's in Kanye.
What I said to you a long time ago, I've never been a fan. Has she had songs that I like? Sure, okay, sure. But to me, I just feel like, why are you're just mean. You feel like a mean person. And,
she's mean.
And I don't like that shit. I feel like I've been fortunate enough all my years in the industry to not really work with mean people. I've worked with some manipulative people, but not mean people. She absolutely gives me mean. And I'm like, what are you upset? Even like when she gets upset when she thinks somebody's coming for her, I'm like, you are Nicki Minaj. You are the top chick. None of these girls come close to you when it comes to accomplishment and sales and all the things that you do. Why are you so worried about anybody who's supposed to be, by your own determination, behind you? Like, why are you looking behind you for anything? It's like, why are you always ready for the fight? It's like, you should be someplace creating your art, loving your family. I don't understand the meanness for the sake of, a lot of times, for being mean.
And you know what's so funny? When she first started, she was viewed as sort of this, by white press too, like women, like cool women's magazines like Buzz. She was viewed as kind of this like alternative pro-girl artist. I mean, she really was. And I think that mantle has 100% been picked up by Cardi. Cardi, you may not like her music, but Cardi is a smart cookie and she's nice. She appears to be a nice person, And Mickey, so screw Mickey. All right, I'm not the mother of Jay-Z's son. Is that what the whole thing was about? What is it? The kid is not my son? Is that it? It's basically the kid is not my son, right?
It's basically the kid is not my son. Mm-hmm.
So now it's been proven. So basically, if you have a kid that's not the most attractive, but you had sex with Jay, did they ever prove that this woman had sex with Jay-Z? I mean,
no,
I don't know.
And there's no like admission in this thing being thrown out. There is no like definitive.
This is the paternity suit that's been going on for years.
And he's not given any blood. There's been no paternity test. Like, it's an interesting thing because this guy's been really persistent, saying my mother told me this before she died, and he's been trying for years and years and years and years. And
no, the son, not Jay-Z's mother.
Yeah, the son. No, the kid. I said the kid's mother, who before she died, and because Jay-Z's mother, I believe, is still alive, and he. It was thrown out with prejudice, so he can't bring the suit anymore.
I mean, okay.
It's such a weird situation. It's
I mean, I just said my mother, her dying declaration was, Jay-Z's your dad?
Something like that.
That's what's on your mind as you're dying? Sorry. I'm just saying, when I'm dying, I don't think my last words will be, and here's who I slept with.
And and I know some people who swear, they think up and down, they're like, I believe the kid. I'm like, it's a very interesting thing. I don't know. He looks
like him, like he looks like anybody. He looks like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, his own children don't even really like him.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, he looks like, he looks like him, but he also looks like generic guy of whatever. Did they probably, you think they threw him some cash to shut him up, or that's just it?
Not those motherfuckers. They don't give away their money. They don't give away their money. Not them. Look, you're the one who famously said, that still cracks my friend Regina up, when you were like, Jay, we're really broke. It's time to get on. When you say some shit like, Jay, we're really broke. It's time to go on tour. I need to make some money. Like, they don't give away their money.
No, they don't do anything. Yeah.
They go to court.
I'll go to Turkey, or they go to Kim Kardashian parties, we have to do a whole show on that because
yeah,
Blakely
yeah.
Thornton, please be our friend Blakely.
Yeah.
Please, he has now said that they have gone to the sunken place.
It's like first we're sitting with Ivana and Jared, then we're at Jeff Bezos' house for a Christian.
This is why we love Rihanna. Because Rihanna does what she just keeps popping out ridiculously cute babies, and her husband, whatever, just seems to love her more than life itself, and anyway, I love. Oh, speaking of Rihanna, complete segue, but tomorrow, which is Wednesday, is National Robin Drops a New Single Day.
Is it dropping tomorrow?
Yes. I posted it. Tomorrow, Dopamine. It's called Dopamine.
Oh.
It's a national holiday.
How come we
you
don't
have
already
today
have
off.
it? I'm sorry. Wait. Let me. Hold on. What?
It's a national holiday. I'm taking tomorrow off. I'm sorry. It's National Thank God Robin is Back Day.
Oh, she's coming to save us.
Thank you. Thank you, Black Jesus. That's what I wrote on the post. Thank you, Robin. Thank you. You know we need you right now. Please, Robin, please
my God.
save us. Tomorrow,
Robin announced
Dopamine.
his first new song in 7 years. Oh, my God.
I know.
Oh, my God.
I know.
Thank you.
If I've done nothing else for you, and you might say I have done nothing else for you, but I hope you would not say that. I took you to see Robin, and I took you to see Pet Shop Boys.
But I've seen Robin several times.
Oh, okay.
That wasn't my first time.
During and I reminded you who ESG was.
Yeah.
That was an embarrassing moment. But you had so much fun. We had so much fun at that Robin show.
We had so much fun at that Robin show.
And I remember at one point we were dancing and I said something to you and you went and I go, I am in full homosexual moment right now. Stop talking to me.
I sure did. As I was in full arm in the air homosexual.
No. You were doing interpretive house ballet. It was amazing. We were the only people on our rows, if I remember correctly, who were actually full out fucking dancing. We was stood up for that entire show.
We stood up for that entire show.
Oh, that show was so great. All right. I just want to mention this because, we always roll our eyes at it's the 29th anniversary of the third single off the Belgium re-release of the live album, blah, blah, blah. And we're always like, yeah, okay, everything has an anniversary. But I will say the 50th anniversary of Patti Smith's Horses, that is a moment I think we can safely say really did change a conversation and change the world. Now, came out in 1975. I don't remember if I did hear it in high school. I certainly knew who she was, but there are more pictures of me in a white shirt with a man tie than I care to think about. Hugely influential record, hugely influential artist. The album stands up after all these years. She is doing 50th anniversaries. She just will play the album. I saw the 30th anniversary of that at BAM, and it blew my mind. I knew every single song, every single lyric.
Fun fact,
so, yeah.
I've actually seen Patti Smith perform.
She's great, right?
She was great. I saw her years ago at a Life
She
Beat
puts on a great
benefit.
show. And she's so, her image in the beginning to me seems so kind of brittle and kind of tough girl. And she's actually very warm and very human. I've seen her headlining and then I've seen her with other artists and at festivals. She's very embracing. There's something very, anyway, it is, if you have not heard Horses, listen to it immediately. All right, I am obsessed with this Rosalia record.
It's really good. It's really good. Yeah, it's really good.
It's really Lux. All right, so she's singing in 14 languages. I can't figure out what one of them is. I don't know at all. It's she's never been a commercial artist. I mean, she's been somebody who's had hits. She comes from a classical flamenco, background. She was always sort of playing with the art of flamenco from the beginning, and then she kind of went into a more Latin trap, hip hop vibe. But she's always been very singular. There is no one who is doing what she's doing.
Right.
This, sometimes experimental can just be a nice word for unlistenable.
Right.
like Andre 3000. This is just a freaking gorgeous record, and Patti Smith's on it. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous record, and it's it doesn't sound indulgent. You know, like there's songs. I think that's what it is. There's songs. She's a great singer. Yeah, I love it. I mean, it's not going to be a commercial success because it's not made to be a commercial. There isn't.
No, it's
Is it?
streaming huge numbers.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Bigger,
Okay.
It's being bigger numbers than Motor Mommy. It's streaming
good.
huge
Well, that's
numbers.
me hitting it every 5
No,
minutes.
people love this album.
Good.
They love it.
No, it's a great record. It's an absolute great record. And another record I really like, and you kind of turned me on to him, is the new Dave record.
Yeah, Dave is great. Yeah, he's dope.
It's really interesting. You know, I think the reason, first of all, I just like the sound of his voice. He has a really interesting conversational. There's a wiseness and a maturity to him. You can hear in the voice. I feel like in a lot of ways the grime rappers are the ones who are actually talking about stuff in an interesting way. But the production on this is great. It's also doing very well. And it charted very, very high.
Debuted
right?
number 1.
In the UK.
Yep.
In the UK. I mean, he's still sort of like not known here, but I really like it a lot.
But he's done shows here. Like he's one of those guys. He doesn't do arenas here. He does smaller venues,
Right.
but he's popular here too with that set that really know music.
With that set. Yeah,
You know?
he hasn't reached a Stormzy level yet. But I really like this record. It's got sort of
Well,
like,
what do you mean in the U.S. or overseas?
yeah,
'Cause
in the
he-
U.S.
oh,
In the
yeah.
U.S. Yeah, over there he's huge. But I'm saying it's got that kind of, you can see these artists like a Little Sims, like him, who are using a foundation and going into. Yeah, I really like it a lot. So those are the two records. I've decided to maybe listen to things that have been released within the last century. What are you listening to? Say for some reason.
No, for some reason, I've been listening to Fine Young Cannibals' only 2 albums.
I was listening. Oh, okay. I was listening to them. Do you remember when they were like Roland Giff has a solo record coming out? Roland Giff has a solo. Yeah, okay, that moment passed.
And then, but I think he did put out something. And then I've also been listening to Jane Weedland's album Fur. I don't know why I pulled that out recently and been listening to it. And I actually, for some reason, been listening to Cowboy Carter. And after that, I listened to it when it first came out. Then I couldn't really listen to it again. Then, like,
you
after
said that the last show. You're just guilty.
No, it's not even that. It's like one day, one of the songs was on when I was in the store, and I was like, "Oh, let me listen to this album again." And it really is a good album. It is. So it's kind of been back in the rotation a little bit, and funnily enough, not even about horses. I've been listening to, a friend of mine gave me a stack of her old rock records that she had, and one of them that was in there was Patti Smith Group's Wave, and I've been listening to that a lot.
Oh, that's her commercial, right? That's the one with People Have the Power, right? No, not People Have the Power. Because the Night.
Yes.
Yeah, that's her big hit. That's her commercial record.
Is that considered the commercial record?
Well, she had a top 10 hit. It's the only hit. She's the only hit single she's ever had.
Oh,
and in fact, I think
that Gloria wasn't a hit?
No, God, no. Are you kidding? Jesus died for somebody's sins, but not mine. Yeah, that was huge. Freaking huge, Courtney. No, she had a hit when she started with it. All right, hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. Frederick is on. Todd Rundgren produced Wave. Because the Night is.
It's on which one? Because I've been listening to a bunch of her albums. Which one?
All right. I don't know because what. All right, so Horses first album.
Yeah.
Radio Ethiopia second record, which has Ask the Angels, Pumping My Heart. That was quite hit among. Sorry, Wave is Todd Rundgren. Dancing Barefoot was
that's the song. Dancing Barefoot. Yeah. Because the Night
that was on the radio.
Is it Because the Night on Horses?
No. Oh my God. Let me explain this to you again.
It might be on Easter. It might be on Easter. I think it's on Easter. It is on Easter because I've been listening to Easter as well on vinyl because that was part of the thing. It's on Easter. Yeah, because Easter's the album before Wave.
Wait.
It was Radio Ethiopia, then Easter, then Wave.
1978, Easter. Yes. Easter. Okay, so for those of you playing our at-home version, Patti Smith horses. This is Amy dressing like this. You know, people used to tell me I looked like Patti Smith, and I thought it was an
I've
insult,
told
and
you
now
that a million times.
Yeah. A couple of people. Girl stopped me on the subway once and said it, and I was like, "Current Patti Smith or old Patti Smith?" Sorry. Yes, Because Tonight is her only top 10 single.
Oh, okay.
And it's a collaboration, with Bruce Springsteen.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that?
No.
Bruce Springsteen wrote if you listen to the lyric, Bruce Springsteen wrote the hook. Mm-hmm. He came to her with the song. Bruce Springsteen wrote the hook. He wrote the part and the music, and she wrote the lyrics, because those are not Springsteen lyrics. There's nothing about cars or carnivals or racing in the streets. So yeah, it's their biggest collaboration, and his version of it is actually very good too. But it is their biggest collaboration. Her biggest hit ever.
And then later, the 10,000 Maniacs had a hit with it.
I'm sorry, 10,000 Maniacs only wish that they were. I can't stand Natalie Merchant. I love
Natalie Merchant.
I know you do. She annoys me. She just
You're
seems
so
like
kind and generous.
No. She looks like.
Now I'm going to put on some Natalie Merchant when we get this.
But you do that when you. I look at Natalie Merchant and I'm just I don't know. She's just so depressed all the time. I like my depression in a different realm.
Okay, and that's.
I like one song of that, the D's are, but I don't know. She just doesn't. That whole era of like white girl music.
I loved her solo albums. I love now. Now I'm gonna put on Natalie
Merchant. That whole era just went like.
Carnival was my shit. I love that.
I don't even know I didn't know she had more than one there.
Okay, and on that note, you know what it is. Follow us on the Pantheon Media Network. Follow us on ImmaLetYouFinish, all one word. You can find us on our Facebook, ImmaLetYouFinish, all one word. And we will see you when we see you in 2 weeks. Bye.
Bye.